Hello, everybody. It's me and Irene here. Just thought I'd pop in. I was just talking to my roommate Irene about some different things. It's nice to have a friend to talk to right here, and I thank God for Irene. And I want to talk about train up your children the way they should go, and they will return. Okay, what's that mean? It's a Bible verse. Well, I don't think it means just training them up spiritually, although they need to be brought up, you know, spiritually and to respect people and all. But there's other ways of training them up too. I think every child needs to know how to manage finances, don't write hot checks, uh, how to that I think they need to have a real down to earth talk when they're young about sex education to protect them from pedophiles because there's all sorts of creeps out there and you never know who might be of that way, pedophiles. Children need to know at an appropriate age that don't trust everybody and everything. Anyway, y'all handle that your own way. Uh, TMI. No, not really. Anyhow, it wouldn't hurt for all children to know how to put oil in the car, check the radiator, check everything. Do simple checks on a car. Uh, just train them how to cook, how to clean, how to be an independent person in life. Because sometime in their life, they will be independent. Everybody is at some time in their life. Um, Getting an education is an important thing. Uh, you know, training up a child the way that they should go, it says, and they will return to it. What's that mean? Well, when we bring up our kids and we teach them this and teach them that, take them to church, etc., there comes a time that a lot of them will, when they get grown, say, I'm an adult now. I don't have to do any of that. Well, if you train them up the right way, so to speak, sometime or another, according to the Bible, they will return to how they were trained. Now, if they're not trained, there's going to be problems in life. What about me? I was sheltered. My grandmother and my mother didn't tell me nothing. Nothing about cooking, nothing about cleaning. I would try to help and get out of here, go outside and play. You can't do anything right. That wasn't very good training, was it? No. And they didn't teach me anything about finance. And oh, My husband, he wasn't any good at it either, and I've got in a lot of trouble because of finances. No, I never really stole anything, but I did get into hot checks and got into some really, really tight squeeze that my mom and daddy had to help out with big time. But that was a zillion years ago. Yep. So you figure I've been here 9 years and I haven't had a checking account in 20, 30 years. 30 years, I guess. I guess I haven't had a checking account since 1995. Yeah, 1995. And I will not have one. I refuse to have one. And another thing about training a child up, teach them about how to eat. You know, the food groups, how to cook at home, buy your groceries and cook at home. You can cook fast things at home, and that saves money and it's more nutritious if you cook the right things. In every aspect, children need to be taught while they're children how to mow the yard, including girls, pull weeds, how to do everything. They need to be trained how to be a grown up so that when they become a grown up, it's a smooth transition from childhood to adulthood. If you don't know anything, then you are thrust into adulthood and you don't know anything. That was me. And my grandmother and mother thought they were protecting me. No, they were hurting me. So that's just my word for tonight. Train up a child the way they should go, and they will return. That's a promise there. You do this, and they will return to how they were brought up. I'm still waiting. But I've got great kids. But a few things, I'm still waiting. The spiritual aspect, that is. Anywho, another thing we as parents have to always know is we got to stay out of our kids' business. We can't, once they're an adult, you can't harp on them and say, oh, you need to do this, you need to do that. When they become adults, that's when they have to branch out on their own and unfortunately make their own mistakes in life. But as parents, we have to be ready to catch them, help them. And being a parent ends when our lives end. Before that time, we need to always be in touch with our children, be a strength to them, comfort them, help them, listen to them. Zip the lip and open the ears and listen to them. Anywho, that's all for tonight. God bless you And I love you. And oh, happy Mother's Day in about 10 minutes. See you later, Gators. God bless.